Meat Maniac here, and we are going to be playing with Morcen in Orcs. There are no Orcs. So this is a great game. You get to build buildings. Buildings make things automatically happen. This is our episode 4. And this hero is hard to play, man. I think I lost the most on this character, but we're going to give it a shot. So the skill is Bone Amalgamation. Consumes all skeletons in an area to summon a Skeletal Champion with 30 HP for each skeleton consumed. So we gotta make a lot of skeletons, right? This thing only attacks ground. So when you're fighting air units, it's a pain in the butt. Summon the trait. So our trait is summon a skeleton warrior whenever an enemy unit dies. So whenever we kill an enemy unit, we get a skeletal warrior. Right? Seems good. In a weird roundabout way, it kind of is. Our unique buildings are a Crypt. Changes allied units produced by adjacent buildings to skeletal shooters. It's a skeleton. It's an upgraded sniper. Bone Pile. It produces 2 enemies in your base that are like 1 HP peon dudes. So if you kill those guys, you get a skeleton warrior because of your trait. TLDR. Neospire. Necrospire, excuse me. Skeleton warriors HP plus 50%, but minus 10 production speed for all buildings. So I will not be building any of those. And Death Altar. Production. For each adjacent building, consume 5 skeletons to force an instant production. So maybe we'll be good enough to use this. We really need lots of ranged attack. So, because we're going to have a significant number of skeletal archers. So I'm just going to try to look for, I think... Ooh, so enemy wave delay plus 40 seconds is actually very strong. So that means the enemies are going to be to attack us less often. So I believe that's how that works. I'm going to assume that's how that works. So we're going to equip that. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to be playing on Brutal. We're playing against the demons. This is going to be very difficult, I think. I think this... Because demons have... Yeah, I don't think they have any explosive damage. We'll see. We're going to give it a shot. It is on Brutal. There's no guarantee we're going to win. Pausing the game. This is the Bone Pile. It can't... The little enemies it makes can't attack buildings. So letting these guys produce up here for a while is okay. When we kill them, we're going to end up with a bunch of skeletons. So, yeah, we kind of have to outmass the enemy very, very quickly. So we're going to go straight into... Oof. We definitely... Ooh, man. So these don't actually do anything. It's a passive unit. Think of this as like a barn. It just turns everything that would be produced into a skeleton. That was a skeleton bow guy. So there is that, which means you could buy cheap ass, you know, actually like swordsman barracks kind of works out because you could stack a ton of them. It'll increase their production speed and they're all just going to be skeleton archers anyway. So in a roundabout way, swordsman barracks might be your best bet with these, at least early on. We have to get our economy figured out. So we're going to look for a barn. We can't afford a barn anyway. So we're actually going to go park. And there we go. Park just gives you 32 gold every tick. So as long as you don't build anything around it. This is going to turn into a shooter. The shooter's going to come over here, kill the hands. The hands are going to turn into skeletal warriors. And just like that, these 2 units make 3 guys. It makes no sense, kind of, but here's where we are. I need to focus on economy. So... That's what we're going to do. I'll move Bone down here. I'll move this right here and move this up there so that I can put Barn here. without disrupting the park economy. And do a farm, a barn, move this here, and just surround these with farms probably. And we just gotta wait. Wait for money. This will be our entire economy more than likely until we get to the higher levels. And then it's gonna be lots and lots of swords. Farmland. Oops. Oopsie daisy. I'm not gonna do this is almost as good as a farm. Because this will add 10 gold. I think I'm better off looking for farms. Alright, we're gonna do an upgrade. We have got to upgrade like sooner than later with this class. Farm. I don't really play with banks. You can play with banks. It basically they don't make money until you sell them. There are better. Okay. This is probably good. Yeah. This is probably good. So we're gonna get a free fight club. And yeah, this is just gonna make our melee units, which will be our skeletons, a little bit better over time. So that's not a bad thing to get early on. We're still waiting on money. Spearmen doesn't really matter because they're going to be turning into this. Let's think about this like this. Okay, I need to start getting swordman barracks. We have to start ramping. So I'm gonna sell this. Build a farm. Build a farm. Build a barn. And I'm looking for swordsman stuff. The spearmen are okay too, but I want all of the... Here it is. We need more of these. But we'll focus on getting lots of archers first. We need a geometry tier 3, so we're going to push for that. Bone pile's okay. Town market is actually okay. And farmland. Okay, cool. So we have our economy like pseudo good. And so it's going to be going to level 3. I don't know how well we're going to do. I need to get that geometry thing. So this is what this does. I can kill all of these skeletons and make... So like that, actually, I wouldn't want to do it now. You want to do it when there's a ball of skeletons. Like right here. And it makes one of these guys. And these guys have a lot of HP. And they do AoE damage. They do a good amount of damage. It's almost like a cleave. And you can pretty much just keep pushing with those, is what you want to do. This is okay, because it's going to give us 2 free spearmen. So, I'm alright with that. We'll do those, get some more archers. And, oh wow, 3 griffin nests is pretty good. Damn, dude. I really want Candy Basket, though. But this is almost, like, too good. So we will take these. These are just fantastic units to have, especially when they spawn near together like this. It's pretty good. I guess we're doing Spearmen because that's kind of how we're rolling. We'll pop a Monument. And we can increase our economy a little bit more. Bone Pile is okay. Geometry Institute. We need that. These need to be next to culture buildings. So, oh, it was better than before. We have $1,000, probably another bone pile. And we can start pushing this. So eliminate these guys. Eliminate these guys. Our fight club is probably doing a lot of work. Yeah, total HP bonus. We increased all of our skeleton HP by 29%. It's not bad. So we'll just keep doing that. Spearmen deal 300% damage with units with 0 armor. So there's actually like 3 spearmen upgrades. There's an upgrade that makes spearmen, whenever you poke somebody with a spearman, they lose all their armor. We don't have any spearmen, so we're only going to be doing skeletons. So this I can't really use. So we're going to re-roll. And resets the relic refresh cost to 1 gold. And you get a free plot of land whenever you refresh relics. Yeah, we'll do that. And we should have another relic coming up once we kill this building here. So sure. We're gonna make a really big skeleton. And hopefully claim this, if all goes well. Refresh. And Philosopher's Guild is like good free money. You just put them next to a barn and let it rock. So we will do another crypt here, so we can fill the rest of these in. And more, I haven't seen many swordsmen, but that's what we want. If we're on that road, if we're on that train. Though the spearman summon speed is actually beating the swordsman right now, so we might pivot. Yeah, just gotta keep doing that. Keep making these skeletons to come. Now I have the air units. This is when shit gets really crappy for us. We need more bodies. We need more bodies. Geometry Institute for sure. I guess these are okay. They get a flat 60%. Spearmen. Okay, so we might be in a little trouble. We're gonna upgrade to tier 4 and make a skeleton. Start wiping these guys out. It's the air units that are the problem. So we need these. I kind of need to like reorganize all this stuff. They're all next to each other, so that's good. Move this down here. Geometry Institute. I need this. I need the... let's try to think about this. I don't want this to be a skeleton, though. So, there we go. Bring this over here. Alright, I think that works. So we have our next relic. Archers fire an additional 2 arrows. Now, I don't know if this works on these guys. We're going to find out. It doesn't. It does not work on skeletal archers. So that was a waste on our side. Well, I'll know that forever now. That does not work on skeletal archers. It only works on regular old archers. So that sucks. I wish I could take that back, but there's no way to know. I guess we'll just build these 2 free guys just to have them. And we are in the 4th tier, so Tavern for sure. Make a skeletal dude. We need more skeletons. I need bone piles. Like, significant bone piles. And move these down. Look for more bone piles. Ooh, wizard is good. Wizard is good. Bone pile. Probably start replacing some of these with bone piles. And all right, I think we should be pretty clear. So now this can become a Godzilla skeleton. Yeah. So Godzilla is doing Godzilla shit. And okay, this is interesting. So I can get all of the land, but I can no longer refresh the shop. I'm okay with this. Give me all the land. I don't need to refresh the shop. I'll just buy, sell, and get... We're going to have so many bone piles, it's going to be absolutely absurd. Buy, sell. Buy, sell. That's how we're going to do our refreshes from now on. Buy, sell. Buy, sell. Bone pile. Fight Club is good. We're just going to really go ham sandwich. Oh, I don't want to do that. Buy, sell, buy. So why am I doing this? Like, I can't refresh. That's why. I'm looking for... Not that. This is kind of annoying. I guess Tavern's good. Look at this. Behold, the ball of death. Alright. I'll send 2 Godzillas at them. And... Yep. That's how this is going down. Our Geos have got our archers at an additional 70% damage. So that's pretty solid. We'll keep that going. And buy, sell. Buy, sell the bank. Buy and sell the farmland. Here's a bone pile. Bone pile. That's all I'm looking for. Can I have the ability to refresh again? Sure. Instantly gain 7 knights every couple seconds is pretty good. And I guess we'll just make another Godzilla. And I have another Godzilla just chilling over here. He just didn't know he was Godzilla yet. So the bone hands kind of keep... It's kind of good because it clumps them together for a while until we decide to get over there. Yeah, it works. It all works. Let's keep it going. And we win. All right, guys. So it's a little weird. It's a weird hero. Relic's carried us a little bit. But yeah, so this is Morcen, the necromancer skeletal hero in There Are No Orcs. He's fun. He's weird. Probably won't play him again for a while, but it is possible. We just won in brutal, so not too terrible. I mean, I got some decent stuff here, so not bad. All right, see you next one.